Alright, I'm back. Ended up not logging in last night like I had planned. I got home and then I was like, I had a few other things to take care of, so, yeah. I'm gonna try and see if I can, do some more raids. I know I did that at the end of the last video. But, might as well do that while I'm here. Depends on if they allow me to do it since it's about 3 a.m., so we'll see. But let's go to the bank first to drop off all my stuff. I thought I claimed that. Alright. My mistake.
Five-fold veneration.
Raw scraps. Like I said, this game has so much, it'll take me a long time to actually complete it, especially if I do like all the side stuff like this. Just because I really only ever play an hour or two at a time. So, this will be the game for some time. And I mute myself, so yeah.
The teeth on these.
Are you a soft robes mage? Move it! Move, move! You think the Daedra are going to wait for you?
Bah! Damn you, tallies and your nepotism. I need a step stool to get a fair deal around here.
Let me know if you sell those at market. My cousin could use a set. Going to have to shift all these if more supplies come in.
You're here to work metal, yeah?
yourself.
Didn't those idiots ever learn how to... Whoa, hey! What are you doing in this neck of the woods? Not that you don't have a right to be here, that is. It's just, well, a griffin nesting ground doesn't tend to be the best place for a stroll. Me? Why, I just got a little lost, is all. I would have left already if not for my friends. We were separated, you see, running away from those damn beasts. I'm not much of a fighter, so I'm just hoping they'll make their way out. Really? I have to warn you, the griffins in there are quite nasty. They'd do anything to protect their nests from invaders. But if you're willing, I'd be mighty grateful. Even pay you for your efforts. If you find my companions, let them know to meet me by the Way Shrine, right down the road. And don't worry, I won't run off before you get your reward. We were on our way to Cloudrest, but must have made a wrong turn. Somehow we ended up within this nesting ground. Of all the luck. As soon as we realized where we were, a whole flight of griffins came rampaging towards us. I barely escaped. The way I see it, they're either dead or hiding. If they're dead, make sure to search their pockets, all right? I'd at least want something to bring back to their families.
I haven't run that hard in a long time. That root-ass best still be by the road. She owes me for this.
I can't believe I was nearly pecked to death. Nothing is worth this sort of trauma. Oh, I'll go back to Mirinel, all right, and give her a piece of my mind. This was all her idea in the first place.
Ifra be praised. I can't believe you were able to pull that off. You're something else. And don't worry, Gwinalis told me about Aralim. It's a damn shame he had to die, but at least my other companions are safe. You did? Well, I'll be taking that. Wouldn't want it to go to waste, after all. Thanks again for all you've done. These two would have never been able to make it out, if not for you. This reward isn't much, but it's the best I can do. We'll head to Cloudrest, as soon as my companions have time to rest. I think we've got our bearings now. What? I mean... Oh, all right. After all, you did save these drag heels. We actually came here to collect some griffin eggs. I thought we could just sneak in and out, but the damn creatures must have caught wind of us. Someone hired us to grab some is all. Not sure why. Griffins aren't easy to come by, though, outside of Somerset. Perhaps our buyer plans to sell the eggs somewhere off the island, a venture that is not, far as I know, entirely legal. Of course. It's always a good practice to keep such transactions under wraps. For all I know, you'd have run off and told the Divine Prosecution. I wouldn't go tattling now, though. After all, you were the one who handed me the egg.
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
Eshabai.
Fivefold venerations, my friend. Fivefold venerations.
Oh, put the book away, Paradon. You're sucking the fun out of this whole affair.
Are you trying to marinate before the giant salamander roasts you?
Ah, a wanderer. Just the Hi. Hello. It's such a relief to see a friendly face out here. I haven't had anyone to talk to in... ooh, I don't know. Hours? You wouldn't happen to be an experienced adventurer, would you? Me too. Well, usually I only write about them, but I decided to finally try my hand at the real thing, so here I am, in Goblin territory, taking record of the grand battles between the High Elves and the Goblins with my scribe. Or, I was. The Goblins, dragged her off. Along with all my notes, too. I've been reciting every tale I know for inspiration on a valorous rescue, but I find them sorely lacking in the specifics. Please help me. I'm lost without Naliara and my notes. I didn't see where they went while I was fleeing, but I have very keen ears, and I distinctly heard Naliara's screams over the pounding of my own heart. They were echoing out of the mouth of a nearby cave through King's Haven Pass. You must not frequent Daggerfall, friend. I am Medze the Maestro, King of Singers, Serenader of Kings. I've performed songs of Sentinel at court thrice now, and I'm soon to be an honored guest performer at the Illumination Academy. Well, there's a story there. You see, in light of the Queen's decree, the Illumination Academy has been inviting guest performers from all across Tamriel for their latest conclave. And, of course, I received an invitation, so I hopped on the first boat. I was getting to that. The subject of my recital is a fresh epic of their ancient conflict with the goblins of these hills. I didn't want to just regurgitate tired verse to the world's premier scholars. I need real inspiration to impress that crowd. All the stories of Somerset describe it as an idyllic place of wonder and beauty. I'll admit it's been a much less comfortable trek than I anticipated when we struck out. But who could have expected marauding goblins in such civilized lands? Yes, but I didn't expect there to be live goblins. All the histories I've read say they were thoroughly vanquished. But it seems their tribes were not entirely pacified. Quite the oversight, if you ask me.
keep it down. I don't want you drawing any more this way. I already broke my best quill killing the last one to sniff me out. Oh, please, I'm not some damsel in his sappy songs. I suppose he told you the goblins dragged me here too. Those little jackals stole my pack. I chased them in here to recover it, only to find my notes scattered all over this fetid place. They're the only record of the weeks of research Medze and I conducted. We'd have to start all over without them. And if you were faced with the prospect of being Medze's scribe for another 3 weeks, you'd risk life and limb too. What are you? Some sort of saint sent to deliver me from digging through Meluk's squalor? Well, 2 searchers are better than 1. Meet me back here when you've found something. The man is like a newborn infant, completely incapable of caring for himself. Nearly walks off sheer cliffs for the view, alerts every monster in these hills with his crooning, samples poisonous flora because it looks pretty. His popularity was on the rise, and a trip to Somerset as an honored guest sounded like a good opportunity to break out from copying account ledgers. How wrong I was. I don't know how much longer I can hide out here. Give me some good news. That's the last of them. I'm not going to give you some my savior routine, but thanks. This is not how I plan to die. Do me one last favor. It's a small one. Would you deliver those papers to Medze and tell him I quit? Look, I've had enough of Medze. The humming, the whistling, the constant attempts at rhyming. I'm not completely heartless. That's everything I cataloged on this misbegotten adventure. With it, he can finish his research.
Naliara, stay strong. Your salvation is at hand. Though, if you could call out, that would be helpful.
He's coming. I'm gone.
I finally girded myself with the courage of my forefathers. I'm prepared to add my deeds to theirs. Even if it means entering oblivion itself, I will find Naliara. You, haven't seen her, have you? Naliara quit? I suppose I cannot fault her. Capture by vile goblins was simply too much for her delicate spirit. But without her records of my spontaneous, inspired verse, my recital is doomed. Oh, well, that's great. I nearly have everything I need to complete my epic of the war fought between the goblins and high elves here. All that's left is for me to uncover the site of their most pivotal battle. Come, let's make history! I mean, I just assumed since Naliara entrusted you with her notes, you were taking over her duties. You don't want to uncover a once-in-a-lifetime discovery? I have a generous stipend from the Illumination Academy to complete my work. The site is close. I just know it. Dramatic instinct. My antiquated directions said the entrance would be where two falls meet stone. Sounds more like an uncomfortable pratfall than landmark, but my guess is the site is near water. The answers must lie in these ruins. Oh, Naliara. Some kind of trade ledger? Oh, how mundane. It seems like the elves who built this place engaged in deals with... This looks like scouting reports. Land surveys, goblin settlements. Why was the water source of such interest to them? These look like plans for resettlement. Elven and goblin. They were proposing a land trade with the tribes. It seems the offer was refused. Oh gods, this is terrible! This adventure truly is a tragedy. I can't use any of this! These tablets show the goblins weren't always viciously territorial. Elves and goblins coexisted, traded, until the elves wanted King's Haven Pass badly enough to betray that trust. It flies in the face of every existing account of this region. I sought a subject for heroic composition. There is no truthful recounting of this history that would flatter the elves. Sing the truth, and my patrons will loathe me. Sing a lie, and my artistic integrity dies. It's what a noble hero would do, isn't it? Self-sacrifice for the sake of the downtrodden is practically obligatory. If I don't make it back to Daggerfall, carry on my tale. Don't let my beautiful voice be silenced. You've been an able guide to heroism, keeping me on the righteous road in the face of adversity. When I sing of the divine messenger who sent me on this path, know that it's your praises I sing. Oh, I like that. The time has come for me to unsheath the quill of justice and cut an inky swath through centuries of lies. And probably book passage back to Daggerfall well in advance. Even if I'm not bludgeoned off stage by thick volumes, I'm told the Divine Prosecution is very particular about the verbiage used to present the truth. I'd prefer to receive their critiques by mail.
You won't get past my splendid webs, mortal! Charge! Mortal! Now, kill! Too late! The mistress has already claimed her prize!
Don't let it take me!
No worries, I've got you. I think. You there! Burn the webs! Quickly! Quickly! Mephalla's damn webbing. It's in all my nooks and crannies. Thanks for helping, though. No! Leave the dance, Sergeant!
The spider poison, it's spreading fast. Take this, resolute diamond. Don't let the Golden Knight's sacrifice be in vain. Then you know we're Tower Sentinels, guardians of the diamond keys that open the Crystal Tower. Please, make sure my diamond remains safe. Mephala, Prince of the Secret Arts. She sought my diamond, but also seemed very interested in the Golden Knight. I fear she's taken him to the Spiral Skein. Tell Hanael I'm sorry.
Ah, there you are. The Rightmaster needs you back in Artaeum immediately. Find him in Kapora Tower as soon as you can.
Oh, there you are. The Relic Master has been looking all over for you. You know, I didn't think to ask. Maybe it has to do with the missing relics. Yes, that sounds about right. Well, yes, but the Relic Master didn't seem too upset by the whole ordeal. He probably already saw how we were going to get them back. Maybe you have something to do with that? Just go ahead into the college ruins over there. You can't miss him.
Thank you for returning so promptly. Before we get to other matters, tell me about your search for the Tower Sentinels. Valcerin recounted the events at the College of Sapiox after she returned with Lathan. But I'm eager to hear your report. Mephala, curse her name. Along with her cohorts, Clavicus Vile and Nocturnal, she corrupted Lathan and threatens all of Nirn. But the Sapiox no longer have an attuned pair of key-bearers. That will make it harder to access the Crystal Tower. That Golden Knight is one of Meridia's champions, I believe. It seems that one Daedric Prince is trying to help us. That gem is the Dawn Star, from the Dawnbreaker sword. Why take the Knight prisoner, though? What are the princes playing at here? Oh, yes. Without 2 attuned tower sentinels, the Sapiarchs can't use the diamond keys to open the way to the Crystal Tower. The attuning process usually takes a year and a day, and I have no idea if they can hasten the process. Meridia is the Daedric Prince of Life and Light, and the matron of the Colored Rooms. She isn't part of the Triad of Princes. Indeed, it seems that she has specifically sent her champion to oppose them. We'll need to keep that in mind as we proceed. It involves my missing memories. I've recalled an important detail, and I need to show it to you. For now, let me compensate you for your efforts so far. I appreciate your help in all this. While you were gone, I have been scrying through my own memories, trying to find the missing events that will remind me where I hid the heart of Transparent Law. I believe I have discovered something significant. Not exactly. While scrying through my memories, I saw half-formed thoughts and splintered recollections. I saw myself enter the Dreaming Cave beneath Kapora Tower, and I held the heart of Transparent Law in my hands. I opened a portal, but I can't recall where it went. Something intentionally blocked the destination from my sight. I entered the portal, and time passed. Then I was back in the cave, and the heart was gone. Will you accompany me to the Dreaming Cave? The answer to where I hid the heart of Transparent Law resides in the Dreaming Cave. Or, more precisely, through the portal I opened and once traversed. But therein lies the problem. It's best if I showed you. Meet me in the cave beneath this tower. The Dreaming Cave lies beneath Kapora Tower, where the various threads of magicka and other energies come together and pool like water running down a chain. Trained Psijics can use that energy to open portals to anywhere in Oblivion and beyond. Perhaps. I honestly can't remember. If not for the success of my scrying spell, even this minor memory would still elude me. There's more to explain, but words fail me. I'll show you what I mean when we go down to the Dreaming Cave. Just the result of my scrying spell. It allowed me to project images from my mind for further study, to look for details my memory alone may have missed. I watched one particular sequence over and over, the one where I took the heart into the cave. As I explained, the scrying allowed me to see myself take the heart into the Dreaming Cave, to watch as I opened a portal and stepped inside. Then the image faltered and skipped a beat. It ended with me back in the cave, but the heart was gone. Valsarin refuses to leave Lathan's side. She's trying to get him to explain how he could forsake our order and pledge himself to a Daedric prince. I hope she can see her way through this. We're going to need her before all is said and done. That's not my tale to tell. They both rose through the ranks of our order together, fell in love, had a child. The rest, well, that's personal. I still find it difficult to believe that the Lathan I know could betray us.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave it here. Before starting another quest. Yeah, I got a couple done today, which is good. But it seems like I'll be here forever just in this one storyline. But I don't know if it's actually the main quest. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. So now I have to do stuff with the anchors anyways. Eventually. But otherwise, that's it for today, so peace out.